Hey, what's up? This is Seth from Lava, and this is the sixth quick tip. And this quick tip is going to be on the user preferences in Blender, as I mentioned in a recent quick tip. So let's get into it. First you hit File, look into User Preferences, click on User Preferences, and add-ons is really the big thing that I'm going to be going over. They're so awesome. There's so many of them. So if you go into well, these are the cool ones. The all the stuff, add mesh, add curve. Add mesh, all these are just make everything so much easier. So all of these in the add mesh, you should check all the mesh import export. You can do something cool in import export. You want to find it? Let me find it. Import images as planes. That you want to have that. That's really cool because what it'll do is it'll import an image as a plane. So it's like if you want a tree to be in the backdrop and it's just going to be there for like a few seconds, you know, and you have one of those cool things where it's all mapped out so that it you know, it's like clear through the leaves and stuff. You can buy those online, and you can import the image as a plane. And so that way, because whenever usually if you import an image and you just apply it as a texture to a plane, what'll happen is it'll stretch kind of funny if you scale the plane. So what you import an image as planes will just make a plane the same size as the image, like perfect. So that's really useful. Mesh object. Okay. You want to get the add chain. That's just kind of cool. I'll show you. Cloud generator. That is awesome. I showed that in my last tutorial. Definitely check out one. And fracture tools. I'll show you that one. No, I don't think there's any. Oh, rigging. You want to do rigify, and I'll show you why you want to do rigify because that's really cool too. Just no. Okay, that's it. In system, there's some stuff to do. In editing, there's some stuff. There's all some like little bit of things. You could also do this. Well, what you want to do actually is once you have everything you do that you want to have, you want to hit save as default. And I already have it saved, so I'm not going to do it again. And you want to make sure you don't save it as default if you're like this, because it'll actually save that scene as your default scene. It'll give you all the tools, but like if you're like this, and then like this is all scaled out funny, then every time you open Blender, that's what you're going to see. So you don't want that. So anyway, just make sure you, as soon as you just open up Blender, and if you like this default keyboard, if you actually want something like, if you have like a scene where you have lighting set up, and that's what you really use in every single animation or render you make, then that's what you should have your scene to come to as you open up. So that's kind of cool you could do. And okay, now I'm gonna get into everything that I just checked off. So I'm gonna start with add mesh. I'm gonna do all these things here. Whenever it shows this, that means that it was one of the add-ons. So I'm gonna do my cube first, and add mesh bolt, and you get a little bolt. And do you realize how long it would take to model that, all the little divots and all that? And it took a click of a button, and it has 2,503 vertices. So just again, if you're just modeling that, it wouldn't look nearly as symmetrical and everything. And you can also do nut, and you can change all the size, the threads. It's just awesome. So you can play around with that. That's really cool. Add mesh. Oh, here's the ANT landscape. Look at that. Just look at it. And whenever you do this, you can change the subdivision, the size, type. I want to do like the basis, like very. And you can just change like all the coolest things, the random see, and it's just like so easy to do this. And you can basically get anything you want out of it. Like if you can change the plateau of it if you want it to be like more flat. Oh wait, no, if you want it to be flat, turn the plateau down. Oh. If you want it to be more flat, like coming off, it's pretty cool. As you said, it's just another thing to play around with. Okay, now if I add the extra objects, there are so many of these. I don't even think I could go through them. Especially in like math function. No, not math function. Solids. I'm not gonna go through all these. So just I don't even know what half these are. like pentagonal icosahedron. I haven't had geometry yet. I don't know how to pronounce these. Anyway, gemstones is really cool. You could add diamond. It looks like a gem. Looks even cooler. I'll show you that. And that's actually, if you've ever seen this that I made, that's actually what I used, the gem right there, to make that. And I just added like a shiny material on. So that's really cool. It's really easy. Now if I do, this is really cool. Okay, if I add gears, those are kind of cool. If you make like a factory scene, they all can link together and stuff by just changing stuff down here. Down here is where the settings will appear for stuff. So every time I add something, so you can change everything about it. So anyway, math function. I don't know why, but XYZ math surface really interests me. It's like a shell. So yeah, that's the only really one that I know throughout all these extra objects. There's like a twisted torus where it kind of like spins around. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things. You just gotta check them out. Shane, I showed you this. Said that you should get this one. It's really cool. Now you just see like this little thing here, but watch this. If I go and select this curve here, and so take the end of this and I just pull it, and I grab it, and I maybe extrude it. Well, getting some weird bending there, but, and then I extrude it. You got this chain along the inside of it, and it's just so awesome, and it's so useful for so many different things, and I really recommend getting that. There's a whole bunch of different objects that pop up whenever you do that. It's always the curve you want to edit. Because here, wait, let me show you something else. If I edit this curve here and I just grab it like this, this is something actually kind of funny. Whenever you go in edit mode and you edit, you only edit this first chain because this is a chain. Watch this. I do this with it. As you can see, every single chain link now has that little thing on it. So it's just kind of funny. I think it's like if you want your chains look all beaten up, you could just do that with the one, and it copies it for every single one. So that's pretty it for the add mesh. Armature. This is the thing that I showed Rigify, and it says add an advanced human meta rig base. Now watch this. And if you've ever rigged a human before, you know how long it takes. Basically, all you're gonna do is, if your human's arms are sticking out at a different angle, if your human's a different height, just go to edit mode and then just rotate these to fit your human. Like, you don't have to do anything really compared to making your own. So that's really cool. My zoom in's getting all off here. Okay, anyway, fracture helper objects. Let's see. I don't know what any of these did. Let me just do this. This is what I would do. This is what fracture tools I always like to do. What you do is you'll just have your cube hit space, search fracture object, and this isn't here unless you turn the turn it on in the preferences up there. So fracture object. Look at the number of shards, and then now if you have more than like I don't know 10. Now you can have more than 10, but Blender will crash. Now I want to hit execute. And that doesn't take very long because it's only a cube. But if you have like a human and you don't want to blow up or something, and it has so many vertices and stuff, then what'll happen is Blender will crash. So that's really, really, I guess, annoying. So you don't want that to happen. So as you can see, if I go hit Z, now I have all these different shards of my cube. So I'm gonna go and pull these out. And it's just really cool. I really like those fracture object tools. And if I undo moving those, you can see it makes a perfect cube. So it's really cool. And if you made it like a soft body or something, and you like dropped it, it would like, and you made it and made it really stiff. It looked like it was like a concrete block or something. Just falling and breaking. Like, it's so cool the way this thing works. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete all that. Or just open a new Blender scene. And I'm gonna delete my cube, and I guess I'll have my cube back. I think I went over. Yeah, I already went over cloud generator in the tutorial, but I'll go over it again because it's just so awesome. All you do is click on your cube and hit generate cloud, or it could be any objects. I won't even do it with a cube. I'll do it with something different. I'll do it with a monkey. I have a monkey cloud, and what I'll do. I want to make this lamp get out of here so I can render it. So I want to make sure I can actually see my monkey cloud. And okay, I'll select it. There's you can change the types of the cloud. So keep it stratus and generate cloud. And it takes a little bit, not too long though. And oh no. Oh, okay, it worked. Okay, it worked. Okay, now if I just, what's going on? You can degenerate if it's slowing you down too much, but it's not really slowing me down. But I'm gonna go in my camera to make sure I can see the whole thing. I'm gonna get my camera out of here a little. Okay, it's good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and hit F12 and yeah, render it now. And I'm in cycles render. Cycles render. I don't know why. I'll have to find a way to do it. Cycles render won't do it for you. You have to do blender render. So now, if I render it, and this is really easy to do yourself. It's not even like a big tutorial. Like I'll see tutorials online where you have to make your model your own cloud. It'll take like an hour. I just click one button and then move my camera around. Cloud is. You'll be able to see it as soon as it starts rendering. How awesome this cloud is. One second. I really don't like blender render. I usually use cycles, but those are some things that cycles can't do yet. So I mean, I know eventually I'll do that too, but right now I'm just gonna work through with blender render. So I'm gonna pause the recording and just wait. Okay, we're back, and it took quite a while, but finally we're done, and you can see I got my monkey cloud, and it looks really cool. And usually I'll just make like a square be the cloud, like not a square, a cube would be my cloud, but you know, that's why it took so long. Cubes would take like 3 seconds to render. This monkey head took a while because it's all subdivided, but so you can see it's a really spectacular effect. If you want to make like clouds float in the sky shaped like rabbits or something, you know, it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit that, and again, it's only all done with like a click of a button. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete my. Just open up a new cloud, and here I'll do a cube one real fast. Generate cloud at 12, and it doesn't take. Oh, cycles render. I wish cycles would work. I'll find out why it doesn't work sometimes. So there we go. This won't take very long at all. And even since this is smaller, it's actually brighter. Because you need more lighting to light up a big dark cloud. So you can actually see the little edge of the cloud. It looks really cool. So that's like my favorite feature. You can get, and then degenerate will just undo all that, and you'll have your little cube again. So that's the end of this quick tip. Just Seth from Lava, and I'll see you next time.